What we doing here? Salute to my audience. Hope you're good. Salute to the folks and type the prayers. Make sure we like, comment, and subscribe. Prayers, you know. Gotta love the prayers, man. You lot engage a lot, man. You lot tell me that you don't like me, but you always here, man. You like me really, innit? So why free zone? Gracefully. But let's get into the chat. A lot of testosterone flying around. Why free zone? Yeah? But I like what I see. Why do I like what I see? Because this is good content. This is healthy content. I would like to see more of this. Clue, what you talking about? Whoop-de-woo, yeah, I know. Salutes to Big F. Big FA, he may call himself. South London. Southwest to be precise. Salutes to Micquel Wright. Birmingham. Salute to both of you. Yeah? Now, I'm not sure if you're up to speed with what I'm referring to. Weights, nasium. Yes, no. So we got two folks. And they want to put it to the test to see who's the strongest out of the two. Now, I like this. And I think they can take this somewhere. Of course, you know, we've seen it before. Competitions, all sorts of things. You know, strongest man, this one, that one. But with this is streets. This is because I know F to be from the streets. I don't know Micquel Wright too much, but I do give him credit for 20 years, if not more, of bodybuilding, being in the nasium, discipline. Done very well for himself within this field. F, like I said, if you follow either of them on Instagram, especially F, you would have seen that he's been kind of planting the seed to see who's with it. You know, he started off by talking, I can forward round to any nasium. I'm the strongest man in any nasium that you can mention to me. I'll show and prove. And then whilst doing all of that, he's been showing and proving. He's been doing impressive benches, deadlifts, crazy. What can't the man do? All sorts of things he's doing. Yeah, straight. With Micquel, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I hope it's not Miguel, you know, but gracefully. This is someone that's been there, done it. And long story short, they're now face to face scheduling when it's going to go down, when we're going to be able to see who's the strongest out of the two. Of course, you're going to say to yourself, oh, come on, man. Some muscle man thing, some show and prove who's stronger, who's got time for that. We've all got time for it. Because this is about health also. Anybody that can pick themselves up and go to the nasium every morning, 4 days a week, lets me know you're taking your health serious. And also, I might add, secondary is your mental health. Primarily, you're going there to get in shape or maintain your shape, work on your shape, whichever shape it is you're looking to do. But secondary is your mental health, man. See, you go into the nasium. It's so good for your mental health, your MH. I promise you. You may be feeling down, low. You go to the nasium, work it out. I guarantee you feel better after. I'm not saying your problems are going to go away. No, life's not that easy, unfortunately. But that's why you see so many people in there. So for those of you that may say, oh, we ain't got time for this, I encourage you to find time for this. Because you never know. You may watch it, see it, and think, you know what? I can do this. There's loads of men, women out here that are on this health journey. Trust me. Yeah, this is a $1 billion business. Facts. And it's never too late to get involved. Now, of course, the older you get, the more difficult it may come. There's professionals that have torn this muscle, broke this arm, broke this wrist, and, you know, back, discus, all sorts of injuries. But it comes with the sport, and it's definitely a sport because, like I said, you repeat it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you repetitively do in order to see results that you want to achieve. So definitely a good sport. I'm definitely a fan and advocate of it because I go to the Nazium myself. I'm trying to improve myself. I encourage you to do the same. Don't be lazy. So bringing it back to Big F and Micquel, make sure you follow their journey. Make sure you follow both of them on their socials and keep up to speed with what you're seeing, because I'm sure by the end of it, you'll be like, yo, that was a good watch. That was great content. Authentic content. You know, they're both popping their talk. That's what we want to see. Just like fighters before a fight, they got to give, you know, they got to give a little. You know what I'm saying? We want to see a little attitude. We want to see a little disrespect because we're in tune to it. So these two guys, it's amazing what they can lift, and it's amazing what they're trying to do here. I can see it doing very well, 100%. And it's like Micquel was the only one to call out F. F was putting the challenge out. It's like people was looking around. It's gone quiet. Tumbleweed. All sorts of tumbleweed. No one had no voice, no chest. Right. But you know, you see the folks in the Nazium acting like, you get me, it's chest and tricep day, and they're in the mirror for all sorts of long and doing all sorts of poses. And a man will tell you why for that. Bad man, you see what you was just doing in the mirror? You was over there flexing tricep and bicep and doing something else where you do, you know what I mean? Kinky. And you want to tell man why. Why yourself? But look, apparently it's set for October. They've given each other 8 weeks to get ready, to get conditioned, and then it's wartime. And I definitely can't wait for that. What I will say, and what I do want to add though, you see most of these muscleheads, no disrespect, but you know what I'm saying, yeah? I need to know who's on substances and who's on this organic thing. Right. Yeah? Because I'm not talking, when I say substances, protein. No. I'm not talking creatine. No. I'm talking the hard stuff. Not the stuff that Simon and that's on. That's a different type of hard stuff. I'm talking about, roids. All sorts of rage. All sorts of spots breaking out on backs, shoulders, and all sorts of places. Y3 zone. But you know what I'm saying? How do we know that man are not on roids? Yeah? Just like the boxers, them drug tests. We need drug tests because here what? I've been going to the Nazium for a second. And at my big age, I can tell you that the bones, you know, they're not like they once was. Please. Gracefully. These men are lifting up rascal houses. Yeah? Cars. Vans. All sorts of things. 250 key bench press. 300 key deadlift. What are we doing here? This ain't normal. No. So I just want to put it out there and say, yo, lads, drug tests. Because it's unfair if one person is organic. You know, he goes to buy his groceries from the organic section. And the next man's in Rascal, Holland and Barrett on a roids thing. It's over, buddy. No room for that. So please, I'd encourage that we have drug tests for this event that takes place in 8 weeks. Because one thing that I want to ask, and you lot can leave it in the comments, like, is it possible to get to a certain size without the supplements of roids? There's all sorts of names. Trent, something else. And I'm not talking about Alexander Arnold. Please. But you know what I'm saying? A bag of names that help a man grow and, yeah? But is it possible without all of that, that you can naturally, organically, just through dedication and hard work, get to a size where you're not taking none of these things? Leave it in the comments because I don't know too much, but I just know that, bad man, I've been trying for a second now, and to reach them heights there, you got to eat everything firstly, yeah? All sorts of toilets, you know, all sorts of wet wipes needed, but you see what I'm trying to say, where I'm trying to go with this, right? Right. So, Big F, Big FA, Micquel Wright, it's over to you. In 8 weeks' time, we're going to really see who's the strongest between or out of you two. And I encourage anybody else watching or knows that they're into their healthy stuff and they're Nasium and they think they got what it takes, get onto one of these two men, and because I believe they're going to take this somewhere. I can see a good journey with this happening. It's healthy and I definitely salute it. So shouts out to both of them. Let's see where we go from here. Let me know in the comments if you believe that Big F is going to win or if you think Micquel Wright's going to win. It's the landing, man. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And we'll be back to cover more on this, I'm assuming, in time, as time goes on. Never know what we might talk about.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All you guys are older than me and my mum's stepbrothers, yeah? Understand what's going on. Listen, if I fart, don't judge me.
Let's have a little sparring round, see where everyone's at, and get ready for the finals in October.
What are you telling me? 220?
220 what?
220 deadlift.
Because you're the deadlift guy. 220, don't take the piss, bro.
You sure?
Baby food, I did that with one arm. You've seen the
You
videos?
said 10 years ago, innit?
I still do that now.
Okay, cool.
250?
250. You was giving a big talk just now. How about 280?
We might as well go 3 bills then.
All right, there's not much more to say. For the first round of sparring, we're gonna do 300 kg deadlift and see who can do the most reps, yeah? Let's get it. Full lockouts.
Nothing else to talk about.
This is the main event before the main event. Let's get ready to start lifting.
Call me Saint Nick. Caesar with me too. Going ape shit. Gorillas in the zoo. We had to break shit.